Now from the Lone Star State in Houston, Texas, nighttime baseball from beautiful Minute Maid Park.
We've got an AL Western Division showdown tonight
between the Elite and the Express. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. Jacob deGrom will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Jacob deGrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his three pitches. Good sinking fastball, 93 to 96, great slider, and a really good changeup. What makes him so good? He'll throw all three of his pitches at any time.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First of three here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Perfect baseball weather. 82 degrees at first pitch tonight. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Fouled off. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Full count still. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Down the left field line and deep, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. One out, nobody on. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. First delivery to him on the way. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field, and that is off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
So here's Pete Alonso as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched it on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
That one's in there. 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
That is it. The designated hitter.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
So striding forward now, Yordan Alvarez. He currently sits number 7 on the AL RBI leaderboard. So a good guy to have at the plate in this situation.
Yeah, here we are in the middle of summer, and he just keeps contributing in a great way by driving in runs. He's been taking advantage of run-scoring opportunities all season long.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross. Very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
The slider up into the 90s there. It's 1-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And he fouls this one off. Soto at second. Alonso on at first with 2 down. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Chris Paddock gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Into the box, Kevin Newman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now pitch on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position, because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
1-0 the count. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon as we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. 0-1. Here it comes. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Runner at second here with one man out. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Fouled away. One out and a runner on second base. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Now this gets all the way to the wall as he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The center fielder.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Soto is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second. It's an early 1-0 lead. So here's Cody Bellinger. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
Bellinger is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base. Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And this team right here is known for kicking the ball around. They have the lowest fielding percentage in the entire league, and it could come back to haunt them in this one.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. That's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Stepping in, Bo Bichette, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
So up steps Joey Bart now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. With runners in scoring position this season, Bart is carrying around batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. So far on the year, Bart is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Joey Bart goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the box, Willie Calhoun, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. And that misses 1-1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And a full count now, 3-2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat.
Leading up for Houston, the first baseman, number 44.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And Bichette settles under it. There's one away.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
So now to the plate, Maikel Franco. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Stepping in now, Lorenzo Quintana. Hard on the ground towards short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Fouled off. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 7 homers, 27 driven in. And there's ball 1. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
There's one on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
At the plate, Kevin Newman. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First offering on its way. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away. A strike, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The set and the 2-1.
Three balls,
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Acuna is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ronald Acuna. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Popped him up. Franco has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And digging into bat next, the ever dangerous Juan Soto. First delivery to him on the way. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
1-2 now. skied in the air to straightaway left.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
2 down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Pete Alonso. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackman.
Here's Charlie Blackman now as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. The 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there, but oh, he missed it.
Now batting, number 22.
To the plate now, Ramon Laureano.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. Now a long throw home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
So base is empty now after the double play. And here comes the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez. From the belt, kicks and deals. Two outs here with a runner at third. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
At the plate now, Maikel Franco as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Franco, a 27-year-old. He was taken in the 10th round during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. Houston leads it 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Yordan Alvarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Swing and a line drive, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Shin high, that's taken for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Left side. Garcia gloves it. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
At the plate, Bo Bichette, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in now, Lorenzo Quintana, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And there's 1 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Coming to the plate now, Orlando Arcia, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. changed up on him as this is grounded to second. He's right there. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
The batter, the designated hitter, Kevin Newman.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Newman. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
The 1-0. Fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We played 4 full. The Express lead it 3-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Digging in, Joey Bart. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Therefore it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Willie Calhoun.
Back to the top of the order now, and into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses. 1-0. High in the air out towards shallow right. Blackmon is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Striding in once again, Ronald Acuna. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Line drive to left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Now batting, Cesar Hernandez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing by Blackmon, and it's hammered to right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far as they move on top 4-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Number 22.
Into the box now, Ramon Laureano. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
Here's the 0-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient even with 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard up the middle. Bichette picks it up cleanly, and that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh, that's off the plate.
The 1-0 home. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Into the box, Rowdy Tellez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there, made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Stepping in now, Michael Franco, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Bellinger looking up. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season as this lead swells to 7-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now batting, the catcher, Lorenzo Quintana.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Amir Garrett gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So now to the plate, Lorenzo Quintana. And he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Express are out on top, 7-0. Juan Soto to the plate now. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
No balls and 1 strike. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Sliced hard on the ground. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So he continues to hit the ball well. His 2nd hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Yordan Alvarez will be next. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Standing in now, Yordan Alvarez. And he hits it hard to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Hit in the air out to center field. Laureano is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. He thought about 3rd there, but retreats back to 2nd safely.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Striding in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Striding into the box, Orlando Arcia. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Orlando.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Alonso is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Newman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
1-0 pitch on the way. A ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Soto is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jason Hernandez.
Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's the ball.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And now pitch on the way. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
At the plate, Charlie Blackmon, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. And to score, the runner from second.
You grind to get count leverage every time you step to the plate, and the hitter took full advantage. Good looking swing right there for the base knock.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 6 full. Houston is out in front here, 8-0. Seventh inning, ready to roll. Digging in, Bo Bichette. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. In there, strike 1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Fastball well outside. The 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Blackman is there, one away.
Now batting, the catcher, Joey Bart.
At the plate, Joey Bart. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. 1-2 now. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty B, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Joey Bart goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the box, Willie Calhoun. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
High in the air down the right field line. Blackman will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Now in the box, Rowdy Tellez.
The first baseman, number 44.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Matt Bowman comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's the ball. Ball 1, no strike. Yeah.
The 1-1 home. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
One there. On to first, a double play.
Now batting, the catcher, Lorenzo Quintana.
Stepping up now, Lorenzo Quintana. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Little chopper back to the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 8th inning coming up. Houston is out in front 8-0. Acuna digs in now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Here now is Juan Soto. Pitch inside, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. No one out with a runner at second. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch inside, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And there goes the shutout as the run scores on the sac fly, and they finally hit the board here in the 8th. Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just 1 earned run. Ryan Tepera gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. Base is empty and 1 away following the sac fly. Here's the first pitch to him. Sliced hard on the ground. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Ball 1.
Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Cut fastball, and there's strike 2.
2-2.
Ready with the 2-2. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
He's running. Hard hit to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Tepera, a 32-year-old veteran. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Second and third, 2 away. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. So striding in, Orlando Arcia. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Kevin Newman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, and no one will track it down. Nobody out, runner on first. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. A bouncer up the middle, scooped up to second for 1, on to first, and they get the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone, and if you do anything with it, most of the time this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Digging in and looking for more, Cesar Hernandez. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Aroldis Chapman comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh, that's good.
The 1-0. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Blackman is under it, 1 away. Now at the plate, Joey Bart. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Torres will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly into the Crawford boxes and gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. Number 25 for him on the year. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Man, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to hit a bomb off these closers. These guys pitching the 8th and 9th inning nowadays, they're tough to center and get anything productive off of.
Oh, yeah, and certain home runs are just a little bit more sweeter than others. Taking a closer deep in a big spot, high velocity, nasty exploding breaking stuff, that's one he's not going to forget.
At the plate now, Willie Calhoun. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
All even now, 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
8-2 tonight's final. The Express jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jacob deGrom picks up his team best 14th win in this one. Chris Paddock allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your big